second reign as a 130-pound champion in the red and black. Hugo Ruiz in the blue. Davis, of course, losing 130-pound title on the scales, and when he was in the co-feature of Mayweather-McGregor. But came back, destroyed Jesus Cuellar last year in the third round. But he needs to be more active, and he promises that this is the first of at least 3 fights this year out.
Yeah, and he was, of course, we know he was hoping to face Abner Mares. Now he's in there against Hugo Ruiz, a whole different look of a fighter. And he wants Ruiz right here in the corner.
Some good body shots by Davis there. He's going to have a lot of body to work with because Ruiz is a lot taller than him, and Ruiz is not able to manage that distance. Davis is going to start getting to that body a lot.
Davis landing over 51% of his power punches, and Al, he loves to go to the body as well, has an above-average body attack.
He is a superb body puncher, has shown us that in his previous fights, has scored a knockdown with the body punching, and he can go downstairs very well.
Davis has 7 first-round knockouts. Getting the better of Hugo Ruiz here. Ruiz trying to fend off the attack, block that right hook upstairs.
Yeah, he hurt Pedraza to the body and knocked down Cuellar, so it's good to look for that attack.
Yeah, always good right hand. I was just going to say, he needs to start landing a couple of counters so that he gives Gervonta a little bit of doubt in his own ability to close the gap. Right now, Gervonta getting a little bit too confident closing the gap, and Ruiz is going to have to do something about that, or he's going to end up having to take a lot of body shots.
Ruiz held the belt at 122. Last fight was at 126. Electric atmosphere here for this championship fight. A minute left in the opening round. Davis stalking. Ruiz has him in the corner again, leading with that left hand. Another left hand detonated by Davis.
Good gloves up defense by Ruiz, but he's got to answer.
But the guard split there by Davis.
Ruiz looking to counter with the right hand, and he has a very good right hand.
And Ruiz now coming forward.
I mean, even if he didn't land anything there, he got himself off the ropes, although Davis walking him right back down.
Davis attacked the body again with the straight left hand.
Leaking blood from the nose of Ruiz. Must have blown the left hands.
Another lead left hand splitting the guard of Ruiz. There's a combination by Davis, culminating with the right hook. And down goes Ruiz in the first round.
And that's the firepower.
Are you okay? Tienes que ir.
21-0 with 20 knockouts. Gervonta Davis defends his 130-pound title.
And people are going to say Ruiz is too small, Ruiz is less than an opponent, but Davis did what he's supposed to do with a guy like this. He's still an ex-world champion from a smaller weight class, and Davis disposed of him explosively.
8th first round of knockout win for Gervonta Davis.
And he might not have a broken nose, but that thing started leaking.
12 straight knockouts for Davis, and clearly, we said at the top of the show, for Hugo Ruiz, the question was whether he could deal with the power of Davis jumping up in weight, and he was not able to. And we've seen people who are true 130-pounders not be able to deal with the power of Davis, so it's not shocking.
Well, a sellout crowd of just over 7,200 getting the knockout in the main event.
Yeah, it's a good point, Al. You know, full-fledged 130-pounders are not able to take the firepower of Gervonta Davis. Ruiz is barely a 126-pounder coming up in weight. This is power that he probably has never felt and may never feel again for the rest of his career, you know?
Davis getting $1 million payday. Ruiz getting $100 grand for this fight tonight after picking up 30 grand against Guevara tonight. Not a bad tenure for Ruiz, but did not go the way he would have liked.
But I don't think this is gonna do bad for Ruiz's career. I mean, yeah, it's a bad loss, but he'll go back down in weight where he can manage himself a little better.
When it comes to knockouts, Davis has a lot and showing support for 21 Savage on his shirt.
Well, Ruiz had been down 4 times before in his career against smaller fighters, so in this case, it came against a bigger fighter and obviously a power punch. Let's
and a
take a look
savage
back.
display from Davis.
That's for sure. You know, Davis is a very careful and sound attacker. The right hook is a tremendous weapon for him, and that punch just was too much for Ruiz. You know, we mentioned Davis has power in the left hand, but he also has a great right hook, and that is what did Hugo Ruiz in. And Ruiz, from the beginning, was backing himself in the corners, and that was a bad posture for him. And obviously, Jack Reese saying that was enough, and Ruiz did not want to continue.
Yeah, and Reese tried to see if he could continue.
Well, it's Tyson Fury that gets
I love that Reese does that. You know, he wants to make sure if he's going to stop a fight, it merits being stopped, and this one certainly merited being stopped.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's exactly what a referee is supposed to do. You have time there. That's the right hook that put Ruiz down, and it literally, you made the point, Paulie. You know, this is a fighter who hasn't faced that kind of firepower before. He's faced terrific fighters at weight classes.
But in my opinion, I've had a broken nose. He looked like he was having trouble with that nose, even as the referee's counting.
And there's the right hook, perfectly placed. And when Davis throws the right hook, he gets great power on it. You know, he doesn't throw it as an arm punch. He gets into it, he pronates it, and it's very difficult for anyone to get through.
And in slow motion, you can see he takes the hook. He sees Davis about to close the gap again for more assault, and he's like, I don't know if I can take this.
He pronates it and sedates Hugo Ruiz for this first round knockout. 8th knockout in the opening round. 20th knockout of his career. And Gervonta Davis retains his hold.
It's 59 seconds in round number 1. A referee in charge stops the contest. He is the winner by way of knockout, and still the undefeated WBA super featherweight champion of the world, the Tank, Gervonta Davis.
I'll get you after. Get the belt on.
Let's go to Jim Gray.
We'll get pictures after.
All right, Morrow, thank you very much. Tank, congratulations. That was quite a right hook.
Yes.
What was your thought process coming into this fight on short notice against Ruiz, and what you were able to accomplish in the first round?
First of all, I want to thank God. You know, without him, nothing would be impossible. I want to thank my team, Mayweather Promotion, my home team, Al Heyman, PBC, Showtime. I thank y'all, the beautiful fans that came out. But tonight, I just wanted to put on a great performance. You know, I was scheduled to fight Abner Mars, but he had an injury. So my main goal tonight was to, you know, to make a great performance, which I did.
And you keep that knockout streak alive, and you're knocking guys out at 95% of the time. That'll go up after this. Tell us about the right hand here in the first round as we take a look at it on the monitor. Well, we're not taking a look at it just yet, but as it comes up, you had him in the corner and gave him a big shot with that right hand, and here we go. Tell us about it.
Right there, money. Money. It was money. Boom. Kick him the hook.
Right there.
I knew it was time. And first, when I touched the jab, I seen that his arm was in front of his face. So if I throw a hook or uppercut, it was right there at the line.
Do you want to be more active this year? You fought once in the last 10 months. You told us in the meeting you thought you were going to fight quite a bit. How much will you fight this year?
I'm very confident that I will be more active this year. I have 3, probably 4, fights lined up this year. So I'm happy. I'm happy with my team. We're on to the next.
And would the next be the Nunez-Cherry, the winner of that fight, mandatory?
Who?
Nunez against Cherry would be your mandatory fight to keep the title.
Yeah, that we could do that. at the end of the day, I'm a fighter. I fight with whoever.
Well, who would you like to fight?
I'm a fighter, and I have a great team. I believe I have one of the best teams in the sport, so I believe in my team, and whatever decision they come up with, let's do it.
And do you want to go back and do it in Baltimore next time?
Yes, sir. We're coming to Baltimore. We're going home, baby.
All right, Tank. Terrific performance tonight. Great to see you back in the ring.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring in Jack Reese. Jack, you had to evaluate whether or not to let this fight continue. What did Hugo Ruiz say to you?
Ruiz didn't answer me. I tell him clearly in the dressing room that you got to show me you want to be in this fight. And when I asked him, can you continue in Spanish? ¿Quieres seguir? You wish to continue? He kind of just looked down and wouldn't answer. And he was really hurt. That nose was broken earlier and then got hit on it again.
So it was just you made the decision that he'd had enough, and he'd had enough, basically.
He basically made the decision. He made it. If he would have just went like this to me, we would have kept going. Okay.
Jack, appreciate your time. Thank you. Jim. All right. Morrow, back to you.
All right, Jim, thank you very much. A showcase for Gervonta Tank Davis. Destructive power,